By the way, so I did a class last night on reviewing the price action from last week. It was a very, very good class in my opinion. And that'll be uploaded to YouTube today. Order block on ES right under the wick. Oh. Yeah, I see. Okay. So, yeah, there is an order block right here that was not touched. Okay. So you can see it was almost touched. So if there's a chance ES takes out this low, this is where you start looking for like an SMP or something. If NQ takes out this low and NQ gets to this fair value gap at the same time, there's a better chance this is gonna work as a low. Alright. Yeah, that order block is in discount as well. Again, it is against my rules to long with equal highs or equal lows. So if I wanted to take a long here, it's against my rules because these equal lows right here. And I know, and these are 1 hour equal lows. Like you can see these on a 1 hour chart. So these are very major. I don't really care about all the 1 minute equal lows on the smaller chart, but these are 3 equal lows in the 1 hour. So I really can't. It's against the rules to long and it's against the rules to short. So since there's both equal highs and equal lows, I usually say to wait, but I'm gonna try to ride the momentum a little bit and see if we get one first and see what happens. So. So I was looking at this yesterday, and I was looking for like a confirmation setup out of this fair value gap, which we never got, I don't think. Yeah, we never really got a good confirmation setup out of this. The best setup would have been if this was violated on the 1 minute. So, this is the 50-minute fair value gap. And then I go to the 1 minute and I look for a singular fair value gap to be created. Here it is, and I look for that to be violated. Okay, never happened. But at the same time, if I was like a 15-minute trader, okay, I probably would have longed this. Okay, sell side is just taken. Here's our market structure shift. Like if I was a 15-minute trader and I blindly slap stuff, and we bounce off of a PD right to the left of the chart, you can see it's a little inversion. Like if I was a 15-minute trader, I probably would have longed this, and I would have gotten stopped out. Like, I don't get why this is so sloppy. Like, technically, depends on where you place your stop in this, but like if I would have probably tried this to this high, which has this fair value gap, so I wouldn't have it held any higher. Or you could have tried this. It's too sloppy for me to trade, and I don't really like it. Like if this was a yes, this probably would have bounced off of here and just went right up to this high. I just don't get why it doesn't work as well. Like people say like they like 4x, but I think Euro USD is the only clean one. Yeah, so gold. So gold last night, I said if we got a confirmation long in here, I would not mind taking it. Okay, there's been no confirmation long in the 5-minute yet, okay? There's literally no PD rate along from and discount at the moment, okay? Nothing to see yet, so I'm still waiting. If we get one, I'll try it. Not really, Jackson. So, like for Euro, for my prediction to actually work, now I want to see this violated. So I just look for bearish fair value gap and I look for that to be violated. And like what I do is then I'll set an alert right here and just wait. I really touched Euro since 3 weeks ago, so the only reason I haven't is because it was so easy to read 3 weeks ago. It was very obvious we're going to run the buy side. So since then, just kind of been chilling until I see a new target I like. Alright, so NQ is almost back down here. There's 6 minutes to the market open. And is there news at 10? Okay, home sales. Alright, so there's news at 10. Maybe I'll still try taking a trade if we get a long out of this, but I'm not sure if I'm going to alert today. I might. We'll see. There's a lot of people in here, and I was on a cruise last week, so if I alert, might not be a win. I don't know. We'll see. I couldn't really feel in sync with the market yesterday. I went 1 for 3 on paper trading and 1 for 1 on real. I took a trade in the morning that worked out, but then I tried paper trading long 3 times and it got stopped out twice. So I want to see a little more volatility yesterday. Obviously, it was rough price action yesterday, so if the price action is better, it'll be much easier for me. But yeah, I see that, Kilza. Kilza, you can make cases both ways right now. Trust me. That's why this is my condition. Again, it's best to just set a condition and see what happens. I know you have that label as a market structure shift, so like I know you have this label as a market structure shift, but remember, it's always going to be a false market structure shift if we market structure shift and then redeliver from a bullish fair value gap. Remember that. So if we do this, and you say, "Oh, that's a market structure shift. I'm shorting the retracement," and you expect this to happen, there's a good chance that doesn't happen. There's a good chance we just blow back through everything. So make sure you're not getting caught in the fake market structure shifts. Yeah, again, I don't really like long or shorts at the moment. I'm creating a condition, and whatever I see, I'll react to. If we hit these equal highs, I'll look for shorts. If we hit these equal lows, probably look for longs again. Alright, so market open in 3 minutes. I wish this was a fair value gap right here. If this was a fair value gap and we inverted this, it's obviously going to be a breaker, but I prefer the fair value gap. So, as you guys know, I used breakers for a while, and then I just started just using inversion fair value gaps. That's mainly my model. Regular fair value gaps and inversion, so I use both. But that's kind of my model. I'll point out breakers if we see them, but I don't really use them that much. Leopard. Oh, dude, Leopard. Yesterday, I literally like when I said I was paper trading those, I made it very clear it was just like you should not be real trading this. I did not trade any of that live. Again, nothing about structure is bullish yet, so this is where you just wait. Open should tell us a lot in 2 minutes. Just gonna keep an eye on gold just in case we get something. This was pretty good long on gold. See, this is an inversion slash BPR. Didn't go very far, but would have been a nice trade. Maybe you would have gone south break even.
Ryan,
What?
do you
All right. Yeah, so gold. Again, I don't get why, like, if we actually do end up getting a long setup inside this 1 hourly, and we go like this, I just don't understand why it just doesn't work from this. That's why I don't like the indexes. If this was truly buy side right here, indexes just would have respected this, probably would have went right up here. But gold does this thing where it goes to like internal liquidity, goes back down, hits sell side, then goes back up again. So obviously I don't love trading it, but all right, so there's open. Also, YM is in a bullish fair value gap as well. There's 2 of them, so watching these fair value gaps as well. There's triple equal highs right here in ES, so just says we're setting up to engineer some liquidity. I don't like how ES is definitely lagging a lot. I want ES and NQ both to go hit their highs, but ES is lagging a lot more. Love when Euro USD doesn't move. Yeah, I wish ICT did trade gold. I would love to see that. So again, this is just a spot where I don't really typically trade in. You just kind of want to wait. You can see, like, as soon as this was violated, we just went 20 points. That's why I drew it. Again, I wish there was a fair value gap, but alright, these equal highs should hit in a second. The other day, I was in a trade, and sometimes when we have these equal highs like this, I don't set a limit right at the equal highs. What I do is, if I see equal highs, I'll market sell, because there's a good chance we don't stop right at the equal highs. Let's just hit it in a second. There's a good chance we don't stop right at the equal highs. We'll kind of pop over the high, and you can get a few extra points off it if you don't set a limit. I wish there was like a good one minute fair value gaps formed here. I would have taken along to this high. Trying to remember what this orange zone is. I don't know what this is. You can see how much stronger tech is compared to ES at the moment. Again, this is just a really no trade zone. That's why I'm doing. So YM really isn't done much either. If we violate this, that's bullish, so that's what I want to see. Very nice gap down on Disney. Bro, everyone's been saying Disney buy long-term calls and puts, or buy long-term calls, like, but it just keeps going down. We should take out this NQ high in a second. Why do I say that? It's because also it's not really a good chase. I just want to make that clear. Just because we came really close to the high here, came close to the high here, so you can just see it's engineering a lot of liquidity. Maybe we get like if we get like a 5-minute fair value gap from here. I can take a confirmation long up to this high if we get it. That would give us like 20 points, but it might just go up and hit it without the confirmation setup, which is probably about to happen. Yeah, there it is. Damn it. So, no good setup to get us up to the high. Did anyone chase that? You did? Nice. I almost did. Alright, so we just took it to the high. So now we gotta be very careful if we long, because I still want ES to go for these equal highs up here, which means this might be a situation where NQ might go past the high. We could still see a setup here on ES to get us to these equal highs. So we now have a 5-minute fair value gap. So this is one of those 5-minute fair value gaps where we hit buy side, so you wouldn't take it. But knowing we have equal highs right here in ES means that if we get a confirmation setup out of it, I would not mind taking it. If that makes sense. There's news at 10. If we get to 9:45 and there's still no setup, we'll probably just wait till 10 o'clock. What I almost chased right here, so this is where I almost took a chase entry. There's an inversion right here, but it never actually touched it, so I didn't get filled. Okay, so 2 minutes till the scan to close here. Ideally what you want to see is you want to see a fair value get formed here, to tell us that this was not a Judas swing. But if this fair value gap doesn't form, we can't really do anything. So this is like a case right here where ES leaves triple equal highs, and they're somewhat important, but because of the volume and how barcodey this is, they don't all matter. Once we get to like 3 or 4 equal highs, they do matter a little more. If this was like 2 equal highs, they would not really matter at all. So I like how ES did leave 3 equal highs up here. It tells me not bearish yet. Still no setup yet though, unfortunately. So remember what I said about, like, remember how I said this doesn't have to be the draw, or this doesn't have to be the draw if this equal highs above? This was hit, but this wasn't. Just same thing with the NQ, right? Some of you guys have this label as a market structure shift, but I said if there's equal highs above, or if we're redelivering from a fair value gap, which in this situation we bounce off from an order block, oftentimes this is a false market structure shift. So you can see right here, if you shorted this and thinking this is a market structure shift, you would have gotten wrecked, okay? Which is exactly why I was saying it was probably a false market structure shift. Okay, even though we didn't hit this, which we didn't have to hit this, right? If we have equal highs above and yes, this does not have to be the draw, right? This didn't have to be the draw. This order block didn't have to be the draw. You just wait till you get the long setup. Once we didn't really get a clean long setup, but let's say we did, you would have still taken it whether we hit this or not. Alright, there's a 3-minute fair value up here. I want to blindly long this so bad right now. I think it's best to wait for confirmation just in case this gets wrecked. If I was this is one of those longs where, like, if I was with like only 100 people in voice chat and they're all for my premium, sometimes I'll slap a few contracts long in this, but because of how many guys are in here, I'm probably just gonna wait for now. I just like the reaction out of this, and I like how we have these equal highs in ES, so might bring us back up to this high. Yes, drawing back up towards these equal highs is just good. Euro is coming back into this bearish fair value gap, which is good because I want to see this violated. Then we can maybe get a long setup. Gold, gold would have been a very good long if we did this. So I was just watching gold a second ago. If we did not hit this buy side level, and we were traced right into this without hitting the buy side level, this would have been a very good long. Why? Because even if we don't hit this, the long probably would have worked at least up to this high, which allows you to move your stop to break even. If that makes sense. So now that you hit buy side, you can't even guarantee we go back up to this high because we already hit internal liquidity. So probably not a good long yet. How Euro moves slow. Do I have a liquidity draw priority list hierarchy? Not really. I should make a video on that and determine like a hierarchy, because that's not a bad idea. Does ICT tweet anything today? I don't think he has. Yeah, I like Twitter now. They changed everything. Like, X is cool. If we did not, let's say we didn't hit buy side here, I'd totally be slapping this long right now. I can't because we just hit buy side. It still might work though because we still have a draw. We still have these equal highs up in ES, which is fine if it works, but again, if we did not hit this high and we got a 3-minute fair value gap like this, that would be my one setup for the day, or one setup for the morning session at least. Morning, Lisa. How about you do it? Type 1 if I should long one on my NQ contract here. Bro, if it fails, everyone's gonna be so mad. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I can't. There's too many people in here. If you want to, Mighty Lisa can be the guinea pig, full port. Alright, yes, engineering more liquidity right here. You can see they're not, see these equal highs, see how they're not like right next to each other? Even though they're not right next to each other, there's still one tick off, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So just engineer liquidity. If this was on Q, it would probably be more points, but this is only like a 1 point move, so it's like don't long this. See how this is failing right now, gold? Would have been a much better long if we didn't hit this and then hit this. Okay, so there's all those equal highs taken out. I want this high in NQ. Oh, there it is. So I want higher still. We got 5 more points until it's equal highs. So this fair value gap should be violated, I'm guessing. And if this is violated, it should give us support up to these equal highs on ES. Who just longed that? See, that's why if I'm gonna stream with 100 of my guys who I talk to every day, I'll typically long this. I won't go super heavy, but there's just a lot of you guys in here, so I'm focusing more on the education aspect right now, and where the draw and how I'm going to determine the draw, etc. We should go for this high in MQ at least. I wish ES was stronger. Also, there's an order block right here, but this order block should be violated to the upside. 13 minutes of the candle close. There is news in 10 minutes, so hopefully the news pushes us up there. Euro still not past that fair value yet. You can just textbook inverse, right? I said it would have been a good long if we never hit this high first and then we retraced onto it, but we hit this high first and retraced onto it, and you can see we close under it, and boom, you can just see the retrace, just textbook inverse. And the only reason I say stuff like that is because if we still think this is the draw, like if this was the draw, but I wasn't sure, longing this without hitting this high would be better, because at least I know we're probably going to hit this high because it's such a major obvious high. But if we hit this high first and this isn't the draw, then you're probably going to be screwed. One minute fair value up here should boost us up to this high. And then hopefully ES pushes over this a little faster. Also, remember what I said about market buying and selling? This would have been a good opportunity to where you don't set a limit here. You market buy in the break above. You can get a few extra points instead of just putting your limit here. So you can just see that was another good example of why I do that. Okay, I like how ES is pushing up here. You can see how this order block is cleanly getting violated here. I'm hoping once this gets violated, I hope we'll accelerate a little more to the high. So this is the high right here, the order block. Mighty Lisa, did you actually long that? Ten more minutes till this 15-minute candle close. Like I said, I'm hoping the 15-minute close above this inverse. It should. Nice. Euro still inside here. Nothing I like in gold. This is bearish for now in gold still. To 9 a.m. bearish, 5-minute fair value up. Wait 1 second. 5-minute fair value gap. I would say yeah. I wasn't really interested in it. I didn't really like the signature and price too much. But I would say yeah in hindsight. This should be a good fair value gap if we violate this in the 15-minute. But you gotta wait 8 minutes for the candle close. 16.51. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Oh wait. Why does it say we hit this? Yo, what the hell? Is anyone seeing this? It says we hit buy side on the 15-minute, but on the 5-minute it doesn't. $13.45. $13.55. Second. I don't know why it's saying that. Okay, so it's just that Q1 contract. That was weird. I'm gonna stick to this. Alright, I do not like this reaction off this. This needs to close over. Still 7 minutes left. Remember, bearish flow is, my God, I said bearish flow. Order flow is not bullish, or is not bearish until this gets violated. So you can see this order block right here, fair value gap right there. So, like I said, should bring us up to here. We just got to get this accelerated through more. So Euro, you can see, is still rejecting this, not using as an inverse yet. Should push up to this high now. Yeah, and this is in 6 minutes. This is another spot where I probably wouldn't set a limit here. I'd probably just market sell on the break above to see if I can get a few extra points. I'm not taking a trade at 10 o'clock when the news actually hits, but what I'm hoping the news does is I'm hoping it accelerates by this a little more. A little low resistance liquidity right here. Five more minutes till the close. So see this, just very textbook inversion right there. That's why I said gold's bearish for the time being. I don't know if home sales is gonna do like a lot. I don't think it's gonna move the market that much, but still probably better not to take a trade until the news hits, or not to take a trade at 10 o'clock at least. Some people, they try to say, oh, I know where buy sit is, I'm going to try to predict the news, and it works sometimes, but it'll get you into a bad habit if you think you can do it every time, because I'm a strong believer that news is, or chart tells the move before the news, but it has been wrong. People don't realize that. Like, ICT always says, oh, I knew CPI before it was going to hit, right? And although you may know it 70% of the time, you don't know it every time. It's still a gamble. And then he's got all these new traders being like, oh, I predicted the news, which I used to be a culprit of that. You know, so I try to stay away from that. Okay, I like this. 3 minutes of the candle close. Show me the charts and does that have to do with stock trading, Goonie? And see right here, a lot of low resistance liquidity setting up, so this is good for my prediction. Right, we got just a bunch of highs in a row, so hoping these get kind of blasted through in a second here. Okay, there they are. So if you took that long, put your stop break even now, and I am out here. Boom. So get out there. There's the high. Here's my execution. Took it off the order block. So that was nice. Again, we should keep going higher in ES here. We should hit these equal highs. In this situation, this is one of those situations where you might be able to hold higher and wait till the ES equal highs hit. But we hit the high in NQ. I'm good with my take profit. Alright, news in 3 minutes. Again, I'm hoping news boosts us up over this high. Again, I obviously got an NQ contract, because I'm not gonna try to say I'm not gonna try to have a big ego and say, oh, I predicted the news, but never a good idea. So see how this 1 hour order block cleanly got violated like I said it would, right? So again, you shouldn't expect these to work to the downside, especially when you take sell side here. We got equal highs up here. These should be the draw. News in 2 minutes. Hoping this holds here. Too close to news now to long. I'm going to keep this 15-minute inverse drawn as well. All right, one more minute, boys. Let's see what happens. No, see, I don't like this. 40 seconds to the mechanical. I need the 15-minute. Like, that would have been such a nice close. Dude, if this doesn't boost us out to this high right here, dude, my OCD is gonna go nuts. Oh, come on. I'm not in a position anymore, but like just the fact that I've been saying this all morning, we should go for these equal highs. It's just annoying if it doesn't hit. All right, I would say watch the bodies, but they're not gonna matter when news comes out. All right, so I don't know how much damage it's gonna do. Like I said, probably not a whole lot, but. Yeah, so it didn't really make too much of a difference. And I'm really watching the bodies here. Hoping the bodies hold this. The 15-minute, here's the inverse, so I'm hoping this is held as support. And hoping something like this happens. I'm not entering this position. It's too high in premium at this point. And NQ already hit buy side as well, so. Just wish ES was stronger today because I called my target on ES today, not NQ. I could have very easily said, oh, we were going to hit this morning, but I chose ES instead because the equal high is there. So a little bit of an easier target. Is anyone longing this 1 minute fair value gap? I'm curious. Be honest. No? Okay. Yeah. You don't. I'm not either. I'm just wondering. I'm hoping it holds, and I'm hoping it boosts us right up to this high. But it's up to you if you want to long it. I think it's just a little it's too high for me, especially because I already took the long down here. I'm not gonna take another long up here, but all right, why would I long up here if I already took a long down here? Just makes no sense. Wow. I should have shorted that. So, me saying gold was bearish was correct, but I did not execute, unfortunately. Damn it. So now I'd just be looking for another long on gold again, probably. News impacted gold a lot. So if you don't know gold, news impacts gold way more than ES and Q usually. I'm going to keep this fair value gap drawn because we know order flow is still bullish until this gets violated. YM still never violated this. I don't really watch YM that much. Just kind of like a third eye. I hate watching YM. really need good setups as of now. This is just where you want to be patient and wait. Still watching the bodies here. Bodies are still holding nicely. Doesn't mean they will hold. But if I want this fair value gap to work, generally you want the bodies to respect it. You can see it close to the tick right here. Also, the other issue with longing something like this is if you look over to the left of your chart, it's not just that we're overweight in premium, it's just that we just took a bunch of highs out as well. So even though I want this to be the ultimate draw, these equal highs, still not a super good long just because we're way in premium. We just took a bunch of highs. So even though I want something like this to work, it doesn't make sense to take, especially with NQ already tapping buy side as well. If I did not watch yes here, like if I never touched yes, I would be looking for a short on NQ. Okay, but the reason why I'm not really interested in a short yet is because we still have these equal highs above on ES. And as you guys know, it's against my rules to short with them above. Still no setup in Euro yet. We did form an hour or 15-minute for value gap right here. Back inside the 15-minute inverse here. Hoping this holds. If not, it's fine. I'm not longing or anything. SMT. Yeah, you're right. Come on, dude. I should have just done analysis on NQ today. I've been trading NQ mostly. I don't know why I did analysis on ES. ES has just been trash. NQ's mainly been ICT's been mainly trading NQ as well. All right, maybe I'll try a gold entry here. Never mind. I'm gonna hit this high. Lots of little stipulations that go into me looking for long. I will not long gold now because we just hit this internal high and we're redelivering from a BPR. So if we did not hit that high, I would totally be long in this right now. But it is an inverse. I would love this to happen. And then take us up the buy side here. If we break this high and get like another entry, maybe I'll go half size. Alright, not watching that right now. 6 minutes till this candle close. A lot of people ask, when do you know we're not going to retrace into a fair value gap? Well, you can see there's an inverse right here, so we do not have to retrace into this 15-minute fair value gap right here. Okay. A lot of people, they'll put limits down here and they'll be like, oh, why don't I get filled? It's because there's an inverse right here. And generally, you want to see the inverse respected, especially in a situation like this with equal highs above. chart here. Extremely slow price action. This is where I'd be looking for another potential 1 minute setup here. Yeah, I know FD. And then once we hit that, I'd love to take a short down to the equal lows. If you look at index commentary this morning, I said I wanted these equal highs. So I mean, we've gone up a lot since I marked these equal highs out when I first got on stream, which is great, right? I can say that, oh, I called the 10-point draw, but I don't really care about that too much. My target was not hit, and I want the draw to be hit. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm not gonna half-ass it and say, oh, I called bullish and this is an open, but we didn't hit the equal highs, right? I want these equal highs to be hit. And that's why I'm not really interested in a short on NAS yet, even though we hit buy side. I don't think there's no Reaper fair value gap here. Wait. Yeah, I don't think there is. That'd be sick if this is Reaper fair value gap. Come on. Boost this up a little more, please. I'm not at the moment, maybe. If I get a 1 minute setup here, maybe I'll slap something. $15. I need this, so here's an inverse, and people have DM'd me saying, oh, this is the inverse, it's a singular inverse, why wouldn't this work for a short? Okay, the reason why I would not short this inverse is because, simply put it, there's equal highs in ES. If we draw up to these equal highs, which I think is this draw, does it make sense for this inverse to work for a short? No, it does not. Okay, so inverses are obviously used like fair value gaps. You're just going to have context around them. So even though this is a singular inverse and it's what I say to short, why would you short against the draw and liquidity? I want this inverse to be inversed again. I know it sounds very dumb and you'd be like, oh, you're just using inverses 50 times. No, it's just that I think the draw is going to still be higher and I want this to be inversed again. So. Meep, wait till I'm not doing a stream with a bunch of people. I'll probably alert more if it's just, I'll probably alert more tomorrow or after FOMC with my entry and stop loss and stuff. There's just a lot of people in here, so I'm being very careful. Yeah, we need another pump here. Inverse is getting respected very nicely in gold, which I wanted. This is what I want by the end of the day. We'll see if we get another entry or not to hop on the train. Too tiny, Elias. AUD, let me check it real quick. I should like a bot, like an inverse bot. Oh, there. So there's the high and gold. So let's see if it makes another one for every like up here I can enter on. AUD. And if you guys do not know how much my keyboard's dead. Bruh. I'll plug in my keyboard real quick. Okay, so I like that candle, and yes, should boost us higher here. Alright, there we go. On what time frame? Oh, yeah, that was beautiful. So we should go for these equal highs right here. I don't trade Forex, but, well, I don't trade anything but EURUSD, but let's say we create a fair value gap here. This would be a textbook long. So if you guys are trading Forex, I don't like this source award. Maybe try a country like a trade like this. It should work. I don't really see this failing. You could probably even chase now and get away with it, but this was the proper entry. And there's an order block. If this is ES, I'd be chasing right now. Really need NQ to break back above this. Yeah, I'm uploading this to YouTube. Come on, MES and ES. A short from here wouldn't be bad to look for. See, I only like looking at Forex charts when they're clean. Like, I don't think Euro is clean right now. Like, this is a clean chart. I know where the target, I know where we're going to hit. I know where a good entry is. If someone could just tell me a Forex chart every time this would happen, I would trade Forex. But I can't stand there and sit watching the nasty price action. You know? Yeah, I do kill zone. Yeah, Scooney. You think the draw is bearish? Well, I think I disagree with that. I think it will be bearish, just not yet. Again, if we hit these equal highs, I think this could set up for a really nice short in the afternoon, and then that short maybe brings us. See, I can't see a 50 point. I can't see a short all the way down to here today, but could have set up for a short leading in tomorrow back down to these equal lows. It's against our rules to short up here, even if I want to. I need these highs to be taken out first. Yes, please pump here. 4 more points. Still holding this 15-minute inverse, which is good. I'm gonna take 2 MES long here, and I guess my stop will just be below if we start cutting below this inverse, so about a 3-point stop. And I'll try holding till these equal highs and maybe try to squeeze 5 points out of this. And if we hit CE of this wick, I'll probably move my south break even. I just really need NQ to pop here. Yeah, I usually am live every day for the AM session, and then sometimes PM. When my college starts back up again, I'll probably mostly be AM, but no entry yet. We're like almost setting up low resistance liquidity here. It's not super clean. Okay, it's not like a super algorithmic trend line yet, but the fact that we keep testing up here tells me we're definitely building up or engineering liquidity up here, so just good. Triple equal highs now. Hoping these get blasted through now. Dude, NQ's so bad. Not so bad here, just much weaker. If we get an NQ pop here, it should bring up ES. There's an order block and NQ here, so hopefully this boosts us up a little bit. Alright, I'm moving my south break even now. We just took out these highs, so if I'm right, we should keep going up here. So if I'm wrong, we'll probably get south out of break even. So I'm going to move my south break even here, up 2 points. I want 3 more points, obviously. The only reason I move my south break even is just because this lethargic price action I don't like. Again, we know the draw, but just because you know the draw doesn't mean this can't happen, right? And I'm not going to go into 5 points of risk. I'm not going to take 5 points of drawdown just for a 5-point move. See displacement above this high now, and this inverse still. We still have not closed back above this inverse. Come on. Nice. It's good, Mora. So we just hit CE of this wick. My stop, by the way, at break even is right here, this black line. Yeah, probably apex. Yeah, Tom, that's what I'm thinking. Dude, come on, what is NQ doing? NQ is holding us down so much. Yeah, NQ is just trolling us right now, bro. NQ usually lead. It depends. NQ doesn't lead every single day. Like, I feel like NQ leads most of the time, but ES is leading right. Like, if we're bullish, ES is leading right now. If we're bearish, NQ is leading right now. So I'm thinking the bias is bullish, so that technically means ES is leading right now. It might get south to break even here. Let's see. You're gonna see how strong this inverse is. It sucks, but we really need a body close back above this, and then this play should work. If not, I'm gonna get south break even. This is so slow. If I do get south to break even on this, I'm hoping we do go down much farther. Okay. Okay, so I just got south to break even there, unfortunately. So out of break even on that. So now I'm hoping we go down much farther because where we're delivering from, and then that'll make me a little more happy that I got south break even. NQ is just, you can't. NQ is so bearish right here. We need to see close back above this. So we've already gone down almost 2 points since I got stopped, so that's good. I still think the draw is these equal highs, but I'm not going to try relonging at this point. There's no entry anymore. There's an order block right here. I like to mark every PD array to kind of determine the order flow. Order flow is still not bearish yet. Order flow is still very bullish here. Maybe if we inverse this, I'll try one more entry. Again, very, very slow price action. It's hard to even scalp in these conditions. No, PA is just really slow with news tomorrow, probably. So YM finally violated this, so yeah, YM's very bullish here. I'm hoping this boosts us up. I'll read long if this gets used in inverse. If not, I'm not touching anything. Back into the 50-minute inverse. No, I took a long when I said it was like right here. I liked reaction off the 50-minute inverse, so I set him longer right there, and then we went up 2 points, got stop break even. So, boom! Fine. I'm so happy this is happening. So, see why I moved my stop break even there? You're gonna see. Even though I think I know where the draw is, you always want to move your stop, especially after we deliver from a bearish PD array. See, we delivered from this CE of this wick, which means if I were to get stopped to break even, that means we're probably going to go down much farther, as I said. So this just proves my point and why I move my stop so clicky there. So glad that happened, so you guys can see that. So I'd have taken way more drawdown there. And this inverse worked perfectly in hindsight. This bearish setup, and again, if I was not watching ES, I probably would have shorted this. But again, you always want to watch the indexes together, and ES is these equal highs, so it just doesn't make sense to short this. I'm so glad I got out of that. There's still a chance we get a long setup. Okay, we're now inside the 15-minute bearish or bullish for rally gap here in NQ, which, again, if this is the 1 minute, I would not be longing this just because you hit buy side here, but it might still work because we have these equal highs up on ES. If this gets violated, I'm just not going to worry about these anymore. But as long as this remains intact, still have these drawn. Order flow is bullish, Pokemon. There's nothing bearish about the 15-minute time frame right now. Maybe we get another entry here. I'm just looking at fair value gaps on order blocks. Are you respecting them to the bullish side, etc.? And we're respecting this 15-minute fair value gap, which means order flow is still bullish here until that changes. So not an inverse. Not close above. If we get a nice long setup here, we'll definitely alert it. Just there's none yet. I had this marked not for a short setup, but to see if this gets used as an inverse. And I wouldn't mind learning a trying along. Still no close above. Patience is the name of the game here. Again, there's a difference in price actually being bearish, or price actually being bullish versus you want to be bullish. Okay, 1 minute is, there's still no 1 minute long set up here, so can't really do anything about that. Yeah, no problem, Pokemon. Still no untrained gold yet. Yes, depending on the candle close, Eldrin. I just realized my boxes are orange. It's very ugly. Alright, low resistance liquidity here, should break above this. I just want to see it close above this. Alright, show us something, market. I've been taking any demo trades today. I've taken 2 real trades. Well, actually 3. I'm 2 for 3 right now. The one I got south to break even. So basically 2 for 2 with the break even trade. Alright, no close above that, unfortunately. I still think this might work for a long though. Just can't take it because there's no close above, and yeah, obviously you have to have rules with these kind of setups. There's that low resistance liquidity broken. Want a little more, obviously. Yeah, and it was a fair rally gap as well, Pokemon. So there's the close above. Do we want to try along here? Anyone? Going once, going twice. Alright, I guess we can try. I'll try along here in this inverse. Not going super heavy, but my stop's just going to be close if we go back under. And I don't know, I'll try to go for 2R here. If we come up here and hit this, I'm not going to take it. This might not come to the entry, unfortunately. Is anyone already long? I probably should have already longed. Okay, yeah. I am long at one on my queue right now. I'd probably move your stop to break even right now, Meep. You don't want to see us retest this. What is that? 2-to-1 risk reward, Cloudy? Bro, Cloudy sent his position and the market's like, hell nah. Alright. I would get stopped out of break even here. Please stop out of break even here, Meep. The reason why I'm saying that is because we're delivering from this fair value gap now. Okay, so because we're redelivering from this fair value gap, probably just best to stop out of break even. I still think the draw is up. It's very hard to execute this price action. So I still think the draw is up. But it's hard to execute this. There's the proper entry. I'm just going to leave this up to see what happens. That was like the proper entry if you didn't chase. Cloudy's at eval. So Meep, if you just got stopped to break even, why do you want to re-enter a trade you just got stopped to break even on? Just wait till a whole new setup. Also, the fact that we're delivering from this 5-minute fair value gap right here is not good for a 1-minute long setup. Okay, if we violated this 5-minute fair value gap right here and we close above that, maybe we could enter again. So the 1 minute is probably not it right now. Wait to see if this 5 minutes violated and then look for another entry. But I would not enter this 1 minute setup again because you just got stopped break even, and you never want to take the same setup twice, especially after you get stopped break even. You get what I'm saying? I already stopped out of break even, so I'm just gonna watch this now. ES is much, like you can see, NQ is much weaker than ES here. ES is still holding its 15-minute inverse. Okay, so there's 1 minute to the body close. Every body has held so far, which is again still bullish. I still think the draw's up. Doesn't mean it's easy to execute. Just very slow. So, see why you would have stopped out of see why you stop out of break even, Meep? Would have got stopped anyways. And that's why I time my stops like that. So, because we are redelivering from the bearish fair value gap, right, means you put your stop at break even, because if you get stopped at break even and we're delivering from a bearish fair value gap, the chance we actually hit the original stop is very likely. So you can see that perfectly played out. So, really good lesson to be learned there. That's why whenever we deliver from an opposite PD array, I always move my stop to break even instead of waiting for like a high to hit. Let's say a high hits and I'm long, I move my stop to break even, because if we hit that high and barely go above it and then go back down, no displacement over a high tells me we're probably going to go back down to this opposite opposing liquidity, which still means I'm probably likely going to get stopped in my original stop. Okay, so two different scenarios. One has to do with a PD array, one has to do with a high. Okay. Nice, reliable. I would not, I can't short here if I wanted to. Still equal highs above, 15 minutes, still holding this inverse. So even if I wanted the short, I can't. That's why I'm not calling any shorts at the moment. In 1 hour, there's an order block here in the 1 hour as well. Yeah, I see. I want to try one more long entry so bad here. Still think I'm right about the draw. I'm gonna see if this gets inverse maybe, and then I'll try one more trade, but till then I'm probably just gonna stay out here. And YM definitely looks bullish here as well. If you're looking for a long position here, okay, which one would you look for long on and why? Typically, you can long either of them, but which one would probably be the better one? Yeah, yes, exactly. So NQ already hit buy side target, so NQ does not have to go back up this high, but ES has to go hit these equal highs if this gets inversed. So we know this is probably going to be the stronger one, so ES would be the better long. You can long either, doesn't really matter too much, but the delivery might be a little better on the stronger one if you're looking for a bullish setup. Yeah, no one's trading these conditions right now. The only reason I'm trying to trade these conditions is because I have 200 of you in here, and I promised I'd go live. Normally, I would not be trading this. That's one of the things unprofitable traders don't realize. They'll try to trade this, okay? And I can still be profitable trading this. It's just a lot harder. Nah, I don't care, Pokemon. It's not bad reliable, but I'd wait till I mean, yeah, I guess if you want. If I'm expecting a big pullback if we do get all-time highs, I want a big pullback first. So it's definitely a good risk reward to buy up here. FD, you still think we hit those equal highs? That's what I'm still thinking too. Alright, come on. This is so hard to watch, man. I would not be trading this if I wasn't live right now. Thanks, Burr. You can see how much resistance this 1 minute fair value gap is. That's why I'm thinking if it gets inverse, that'd be another good long. Yeah, I know, reliable. I think SQQ is just a good buy as a hedge for now. Just a low risk hedge, you know? Again, my condition is just 15-minute inverse, still holding. Triple equal highs above here now. Back inside the 15-minute fair value gap. Again, really have nothing to say here. This is just where you gotta wait. Oh, Fear, how do you stop out just now? Why didn't you stop out at break even? There's a reason I put my stop at break even when we go to a certain place, because I know we're gonna dump hard afterwards if it gets stopped at break even. Oh, okay, that's good. Bro, getting stopped at break even is way better than taking a loss. Maybe you get an SMT here. If we get a long setup after this, wouldn't be bad to take, but if not, just don't touch anything. I'm trying to enter another long, I just don't know where yet. There's no entry. Yeah, there's an SMT right now, but there's no long setup for the SMT. See how whenever you see an SMT, it doesn't mean you can just long. You gotta have a long setup for the SMT. Four, 5, 8, 2. Yeah, but assuming the 15-minute holds this inverse, we will not go down here. Like this is a giant 15-minute fair value gap. I do see that. hopefully got more out of the education today than there's the trading, because you really cannot trade this. I was planning on trying to scalp a little more than but you can't even scalp this. Like when I took the long up here, I was supposed to be a 5-point scalp, but it ended up getting stopped at break even. Like on a normal day, that usually hits. Just very hard to scalp this and trade. Price action should be much better after FOMC. Equal highs here. God, dude, this is so bad. This is almost worse than yesterday. I'm hoping most of you guys are green off that prediction from earlier. That was a nice. That was like a 20-point move. I'm still green based off of that, but if I keep trading, I'm probably just gonna switch the demo for now because I don't know if this is worth trading real money with. I still think I know where the draw is. Doesn't mean you can execute though. Just because I know where the draw is does not mean you can execute. It's two different things. Thanks, Adrian. Thanks, Pokemon. So no setup for the SMT yet. I'm gonna delete that. Well, I predicted that we're gonna go. I took this fair value gap right here. See. I saw the buy side above. Yeah, same FD. I'm bullish till I'm not. Damn, are you serious? Yeah, there's not even... I mean, technically this could have been the silver bullet right here. No way. Yeah, I just saw it. Wow. Damn. That's sad. Oh, Euro. Okay. Euro's crossing my line. Alright, I'm going to try long on Euro. I'm going to try this long on Euro. Actually, wait. I want this to be closed about too. I'll decide in a second if I take that. Not yet. Not yet. Do I long using? Yeah, I use Tradeify to execute. Well, Tradeify and Ninja Trader. I did not even decide to open up my Ninja Trader today because it's price action. All right. Who votes on taking along here and trying one more? All right. All right. Are you sure? Are we sure? Just so you know, we should not be trading this. Alright, let's see. Where could I even long? Alright, I'm going to try a small long right here, I guess. Because you guys are asking for it. And my stop will be, I guess, below the, like, probably 608-ish. Alright, boom. Already up 5 points here. My mouse is like, okay, moving south, break even here. That's almost 10 points. So stops to be break even now. It's not looking bad. Alright, I'm scaling one here for 10 points. And I'm going to try to hold the other. No, I don't hear Levi talking. Damn. Boom. Let's go. Alright, keep going higher here, please. So there's 10 points right there. I'm going to try to hold till ES hits these equal highs, maybe. Or should we go for the home run? Maybe try to hold. Yo, what's up, Levi? Nice. All right, I'm gonna try holding till. I'm holding till 20 points only in NQ. There's no way I'm holding past that. I can't hold with this price action. Again, the stops to break even for the other half on NQ. I already sold one for 10 points. Nice. 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 No, my trip was good. Yeah, just literally going to other countries is just a whole new world. Yeah, just lots. It's crazy. Like a lot of poor people in Honduras, and just it's like they're so used to it. But like I don't know, it's very interesting to kind of watch. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't even care if this gets stopped at this point. I just got 10 points. No, I'm talking about points. Yeah, I see that. This is not a risky trade, Sharky. There's an SMT and a fair value gap. And there's equal highs, then yes. Yeah, what about it? Yeah, I like that. Yeah. All right, if you guys want to scale a little more here, you can. I'm gonna hold. I'm holding a little longer. ES is moving so slow. Like, I do not like ES at all. Holy shit. Nice options. Good trade, good trade. So depending on how we react to this high, if we like blast over this high and have a nice candle, I'm just gonna mark it sell. BQ. If I see NQ get close to these equal highs, I'm gonna wait till NQ. I'm gonna wait till ES hits these equal highs. I'm not even kidding. So if you have more than 2 contracts left, okay, sell one if we blast over this high, and then try to leave the other till ES hits up here. Because I think it's so worth it trying to do that. Yep. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good long options. Yeah, that's fine options. Come on, go higher, please. Alright. I'm going to get all out here. Okay. I'm getting all out here. That was almost 20 points. If you have another contract, I think you should leave it. The only reason I'm getting out is just because this price action's ass and I want to get out. So, yeah. Type 1 if you took that, I'm curious. So I knew I was just waiting for a long time. I just didn't know when we were going to get it. Yeah. I'm hoping a lot of you took that. That was a nice long. We had the SMT with the fair value gap. We all came to a consensus to all take it, right? I said, should we take this long? Most of you guys typed yes, so. Again, I'm trying not to just hand out alerts. I want to make sure you guys like them too, okay? I want to make sure you guys like it too. No, I don't trail my stops, Meep. I put my stop at break even because it's a free trade. Boom. Oh my god, let's go. Ugh. Fire. Euro didn't get down to the entry, so I'll take a Euro long if we don't hit this high, but I'm going to be upstream before that probably. Damn, I feel bad for the 25 people who left. Well, probably because the price action was getting bad, but I don't even care what happens now. I still think we're going to go higher, but I'm not in a position anymore, so I got really no emotion here. Are you still in? Are you still in, Levi? Or did you scale any? Nice. Okay, there it is. Alright, I am out there on my eval account. I slapped that late on my eval account, so you can see my executions in chat right there. I still think it's worth to hold a little more. I'm all out after that, though. We should hit these equal highs on ES. So, see how we get the SMT, and I said it's not... See, this was your entry on ES, too. It's a little volume balance. So we had the volume balance, and then we had the fair value gap, and there's an SMT. So, just because we had the SMT does not mean you can just long. Yeah, you could have turtle souped this, but we want to wait for the setup, and there was a setup, so I took it. No, that was my fourth. I took 2 wins, a break-even trade, and then that was my fourth. The break-even trade actually sold for like a 2-tick loss, I think. So, I mean, I'm not sure if that would actually be counted as a loss, but I'm basically 3 for 4. I still think we go higher here, guys. If you're holding contract, I'll just hold till ES hit the equal highs. So for you guys who didn't leave, I want you to understand something. If you were in here this morning and you watched me try to trade this price action, and I don't think I would give myself an A+ performance today. It was very hard trading this, and I called a few things out. I predicted this, okay, which I didn't say I was longing, but I made it clear that I wanted that to happen. And I went saying the draw is up. Okay, what do you think people who saw me stream this morning are going to say just based off of an hour of watching me versus if you stayed in the stream, you still saw I was looking for the draw to be up, and you saw I was still being patient, and then I took another long setup and it worked. Like, for you guys who are trading, the long setups and the good setups are not going to come right away. As you can see, we had to wait almost 2 hours for this, okay? So, it's if you watch me for an hour, you're not going to really get the full experience, you know? You just got to wait, and I waited, as you can tell. And I still think we're going to go higher here. Yeah, I picked a very difficult day to go live for free. Yeah, no problem. Yeah. Thank you. What am I gonna say about shorting ES here? For maybe for a scalp. If you're trying to scalp, like a micro scalp, maybe, but still want the equal highs. Do you see the breaker? Yes, I do. What? There's also one on the 1 minute too. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. All right, so this is actually a 5 minute inverse. So if I were holding runners, so you wanna, so Meep, you wanna place your, see how that was good for a short scalp? Wow, that was perfect call. Nice, Gov. Why was that good for a short scalp, like I said? And I didn't mean like a home run. I just meant like a micro scalp there. I didn't like. I still need to go higher. So beautiful bounce off that. Wow, perfect. So remember earlier I said watch to see if we inverse this 5 minute fair value. Yep, you could have just gotten 10 points right there. Perfect. And now we should go to this high. So just beautiful. All right. I think that's gonna be it for today. I gotta go do some stuff. Still gotta unpack a little bit more. You guys know where I think the draw is. Still think it's gonna be up to 9-4. I appreciate you all, you guys coming. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, why not? I think this would be a fine trade to try. Stop the break even if we hit this high. Yeah. I'm gonna move my stop down. I'm gonna make it a 2R. So if you want to try this, you can. Because of that trade I just did an NQ, I'm probably not going to stop it myself. I still think it's a great trade, though. My target for NQ before I go is this high right here. At least this high. And then once we hit that high, it's wherever NQ's at whenever ES hits these equal highs. Understand? All right. No, I would not chase NQ here. If you want to chase NQ, be my guest. I would not chase it. Yeah, I don't know. It's up to you. I don't think there's enough speed or displacement, but I think the chase would work. I don't know. All right, goodbye. Have fun. I'll be in chat for premium members, and I'll obviously pop in free trading chat today. So, till next time, peace.